Go ahead, put it on real tight. Hope you brought your best tonight. They say they got the fireworks, yeah, they say they got the show. Here around the chutes, you're the best, so let's go.
This is Texas Toast. I'm your host, Miss Helen. Kick back and enjoy as we toast the best from Texas.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Texas on Tap. I'm Miss Helen, along with producer Kyle. Da, 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 da. What's up? I'm giving you a drum roll, Kyle.
What's any different? I still got my Chili's get up on. Nothing special going on today.
Oh, I'm being silly because I'm feeling better.
Oh, that's good. Good sign.
I still don't sound 100%, but I'm feeling much better. Plus, I got my hair done today. You get your hair
nice.
done. Girl gets her hair done, and you automatically are feeling good. Yes.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yep. But like we were talking about a little bit before, the weather coming this weekend is gonna maybe set it back a little bit.
It's gonna put
I hope not.
It's gonna put a little damper on our big event that we have coming up. Thank God you're close in, so you're right there. You can at least cover some bases until I can get there. But we'll just have to see what happens. You know, it could be not much, or it could just like be crazy.
Yeah, it's. I guess Is this the first time it'll be a hard freeze for more than like a couple hours?
Oh yes. That's
crazy.
Heck,
It gets later every year, and then it's gonna warm up again next week.
Oh my gosh, yes. But I was just on my knees thanking God in December we had 80-degree weather.
Right.
So I guess we're due for some freeze, but we don't like the ice and all that business that y'all are going to be dealing with. I think I'm good here on the coast. It's just going to be cold and I'll be grumpy because I won't be at Lone Star Luau all the days I wanted to be at Lone Star Luau. Yep. So we'll just have to see how it goes. But y'all, we're so looking forward to that.
Oh, it's going to be a blast. Absolutely. Hey, today's Wednesday. It's not Friday, but this comes out on Friday. Isn't today Groundhog Day?
Yes.
Do you know what happened? What was the outcome?
I don't know. I'm waiting on the armadillo in outside of Austin. There's an armadillo, and he was supposed to do it at 1:00, and I can't think of his name. Oh. But I used to love
Groundhog. I'm gonna look it up.
I used to love Groundhog Day when I was in radio because I would look at all the different states and the different varmints and animals they would use. But yeah, there's a famous armadillo right outside of Austin.
Bee Cave Bob.
That's it. I don't know what does it show what Bee Cave did?
I'm looking at it right now. Let's see. Bee Cave Bob was born in Bee Cave, Texas.
Bee Cave Bob is famous, and so is his owner. Oh yes, always kept up with Bee Cave Bob, the armadillo, the famous armadillo.
Oh, you pull up these articles and it's just like this super long thing. If BK Bob sees his shadow, we will experience the delayed departure of Old Man Winter. If he does not see his shadow, spring will arrive early. So just like the whole Punxsutawney Phil thing.
I know it is. And they were saying, though, that it was supposed to be obviously overcast there today. So maybe he probably wouldn't see his shadow. I don't know.
Huh. I'm not seeing, maybe there's not a result yet, but we'll give you guys a little update on I guess social media whenever we find out Bee Cave Bob's prediction.
Right.
It's funny. Okay, cool. This week was really tough. Like you said, you kind of went on a rabbit hole last night looking through some music, and I had a similar experience. There's like an abundance of new songs that are dropping this week, a handful just to radio and a ton that we're going to talk about and that we don't have the opportunity to talk about on streaming today being Friday. But I guess I can start. And before we jump in, I just wanted to give some notable mentions because it was so hard to pick all the songs. It's like you sent me probably 8 tunes that you wanted to talk about.
I just went crazy last night, but that's what happens.
Yep.
I loved it.
Super crazy.
Yes.
Yeah. So one of our friends of the show, Kate Watson's got a new song coming out to radio today.
Yes.
Called Highway.
Good driving road song. Way to go, Kate.
We talked about that one a while back. And then our buddy Hayden Haddock has a new song coming out to streaming today, or I guess it just dropped, called Better Than Your Memory. And then again, like we've mentioned the last couple of weeks, Kylie Frey and Brie Bagwell's new song, their duet together, dropped on streaming today as well. So those are some ones that we're not going to dive into, but we definitely wanted to mention because all friends of the show and all great music. And then I'm going to get the party started with a song from the one and only William Clark Green.
Yay!
So William dropped the first single from his new record that's going to be coming out in later this year, and it's called All You Got. So the reason I picked this song, other than him being William Clark Green and knowing the success that it's going to have, regardless, right off the gate, like right when the song starts, it's really different. It's got a different sound from what I'm used to with him, and I guess over his career, he's kind of fluctuated a little bit. He's got the singer-songwriter thing where he really tells a story, kind of always there. But then he's done stuff like Ringling Road where it's got this unique like circusy vibe.
One of my all-time favorites, yes.
Right. And so I guess that's kind of what it is. He's just kind of throwing curveballs. And this one, it starts off kind of chill, but it's got like a different sound from what he would normally do, or I guess what I'm used to from him. And then I was kind of hoping for like a big distorted guitar drop in right at the first chorus. And I didn't get it. It came later in the song.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of curious if he's might be taken after some of these younger up and coming dudes in Texas with, the more electric guitar driven stuff. So
I don't know. I loved it. And I mean, It's like, that's one I want to go see him sing live.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. But either way, I'm excited to see kind of what direction he takes this record in, because I really can't tell what he's working on right now, And then the next one I want to talk about is a new name to me. And this song came out late last year, and it's a guy named Brady Wilcox, and he put out a song, 7 Mile Curve. So this is the rockin' tune for the week. This one's like an upbeat electric guitar, all the cool groovy stuff. It's almost like it's got like Motley Crue, kind of like, that edgy, lyrics and stuff like that. So really cool song from Brady. And I'm looking forward to hearing some more stuff from him. And then now it's time to open up the tap room for this week, and we've got a couple special ones. And I hate that I can't remember if we've talked about Lucas Jagneaux, but I feel like we've had to have mentioned him at some point over the year. But he just put out a new song called Honky Tonk Heart, and we're gonna get to listen to that song right now. So let's open up the tap room for Lucas Jagneaux and the Roadshow. Brand new song from Lucas Jagneaux on the Roadshow. Like I said, I'm not sure if we've really gotten to highlight Lucas on this show a whole lot. And one of my favorite things about Lucas is how well he fits into the Texas scene and how well connected he is. Everybody, that I cross paths with that's playing music knows who he is, but he's a Louisiana boy, North Louisiana boy.
Imagine that. Look at his last name.
Yeah, I know, right? It's pretty obvious. Fair enough. But I've had the opportunity to talk to those guys a couple times, and they're all such sweethearts, and just like, you can tell all they care about is the music. They're on the road playing shows, they're putting out really great music. And one of the things I just felt the need to say about this tune is like, who doesn't love a sad song? I feel like sad songs almost make me happy sometimes,
But I love this. I love this song, but that's interesting. I like that quote you just said.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like, it's like therapy and music or something. I don't know.
But it's a great song. I loved it. I loved
absolutely.
it.
So let's keep the tap room open. Jump in and give us yours.
Okay, opening up the tap room. I'm so excited about this song. It's the first single off his second full album that's due out this spring, entitled Flood. And of course, you might remember this artist from Uncle Sledge. We talked about that. Also his single Red Summer. This is Wade Skinner, When I Can't See You. Look for great things from that song, Wade Skinner, When I Can't See You. I just love the song, love the lyrics, love his voice, just everything about it.
The drums are huge. I love that. Like, I wish that I was, in that recording process with them. It was so awesome. Right when the song kicks in, it's just like, bam, right in your face.
And it debuted really good. It debuted
nice.
In the top 100. So then a couple of other picks that I nailed it down to, which, as you know, Kyle was just briefly mentioning earlier, I was like sending him music like crazy last night. But let's talk about Kyle Rainer, Barstools and Neon Lights. It debuted, had a big debut, just good honky tonk song. I really enjoyed that. And quickly, my third choice, making one of the highest debuts on the Texas country music chart, is Gunner Fore and the Interstate. Name of the song is Hope. And I would check them out, check out all their music. And that single is just, it caught my attention, and I absolutely fell in love with it.
Really enjoyed it. Really pleasing song for sure.
So a lot of good new music. And I just want to mention briefly also, I I don't know if anybody's listening that knows Drake Milligan. I'm in love with his single Over Drinking, Under Thinking. I'm just going to throw that out there. Y'all, some of you are probably hearing it on radio. Maybe you follow him, but Drake Milligan, Over Drinking, Under Thinking. One of the best songs I have heard in a long time. Like, I am so super excited about that song. I've just got to shout it out. And it wasn't in my picks because I don't see it on the charts yet, but I'm just telling you, that is a phenomenal song.
It'll be there.
It's got like a Gary Stewart kind of vibe thing going on, old bar stuff. Yeah. So anyway, okay, I'm done.
Yeah, you sent me so many songs last night. I didn't even get to that one. I'm gonna have to check it out.
Yeah, and like that Kerosene Drifters. I mean, there's just so much going on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
absolutely. So
jump into the charts real quick. I'm on the Texas Country Music chart. Of course, Gunner Fore in the Interstate, big debut this week. Christopher Wright, another one I have on my list. I've Been to Hell. I listened to that. I don't even know if I sent that one to you last night.
I don't think so.
And then, of course, Kyle Rayner, Dusty Motes, everyone knows. I listened to that as well. Wade Skinner, Corey Kent with Now, which we've talked about. Greatest spin increase on this one. And Cody Cannon and The Departed are killing it if you want it that much on the charts. Flatland, Kyle Park, Wade Bowen, Chad Cook Band. I just Want You. Of course, we have talked about that song. It was also the most added. Creed Fisher's doing great. And just to make some mentions, looking at some of our friends and some songs that we've talked about, our good friend Nate Burnham, he made a big move with I Got Game this week. Chris Crisp did as well. So I just want to mention those as well. So Texas Country Music chart, looking at the top 5 this week. Last week, number 1 this week, Randy Rogers Band with Picture Frames. Aaron Watson's Crash Landing is at number 2. Wade Bowen, When Love Comes Around, is at number 3. Mike Ryan, Jacket On, is at number 4. And Kyle Park, What You're Drinking Song, it's at number 5. And then Ken Fo and Terry McBride ended up they're in the top 10 now this week. I got to cover our peeps. David Adam Burns is at 9. Jake Bush is at 8. And we'll talk a little bit about Jake here in a few minutes. CD Extraction Texas, looking at the top 5 on the chart. Cody Johnson, Till You Can't, is at number 1. Randy Rogers Band with Picture Frames is at number 2. Aaron Watson's Crash Landing. Jason Boland and the Stragglers. I actually listened to this song today and played it about 3 times when I was on my drive. I love this song. The Light Saw Me. Mike Ryan's Jacket On is rounding out the top 5 on that chart. In Texas Regional Radio Report, Mike Ryan, Jacket On. Remember when we previewed that song and talked about it?
Yep.
Randy Rogers, Picture Frames is at 2. If You Ever Get Lonely, Jake Bush is at 3. We're so proud of him. James Land, he's at number 4 with Damn Straight. And then at number 5, Jason Boland and the Stragglers, The Light Saw Me. So yay, yay, yay. Good stuff.
Yay. Oh, yeah. So like you said, we're going to talk about some Jake Bush. Before we do that, if you guys haven't already checked out the Teague Brothers episode from this week with John, that was the second time we've had John on. It was such a fun conversation.
Oh man, he is.
Just, hearing him talk about the recording process at an amusement park, it was just so exciting to see, and one of the coolest things about it is we got to play a clip from January, which is their new single that also just dropped today. So if y'all haven't listened to that interview, go check it out and go listen to the new Teague Brothers song today. It's a different one. It's a little bit of a chill song compared to I Found Trouble. So nice change of pace. And then on to Jake Bush.
Yeah. So we had a revisit with Jake Bush, and that one's going to be coming out, Tuesday?
Yep, that'll be out Tuesday.
Yeah, we caught up with Jake. He has all kind of info and all the down low on his new album that actually is dropping today.
That's out today as well.
Yeah, yes.
It's crazy how much music came out today.
He's doing his big unveiling, like kind of a soft opening CD release party at Kenny's store. Yeah.
And then he's got 2 CD release shows in Houston area as well. And all kinds of other cool shows coming up. Or we get to talk about some, personal side of his life, things he's gone through since we last talked earlier this year. So that was a really good one as well.
Yes, both those guys, it was so much fun being able to talk to them again and revisit and catch up. Just, like having family come to visit. Except,
absolutely.
Kind of this podcast thing. So anyway.
Yeah, it's our little virtual family. It's kind of like it's kind of like that metaverse thing, you know. Everybody's scared. We're all gonna be living in our own world, and we kind of do that twice a week. We hop into our own little virtual friend zone, but we get to see everybody in person. So I guess it's not the same.
Yeah, and that makes it nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I guess we kind of already talked about Lone Star Luau. That's what we're doing this weekend. I'll be out there all weekend. So if anybody that listens is going to be out there, definitely come find me and say what's up. Let's hang out and get a drink. And you will be out there at some point, probably a couple points. But
yeah, I wanted to be there at every point.
Yeah.
I wanted to like first, second, third base and home, but we'll just have to see what the weather holds. So like my daughter's in Huntsville, and of course she teaches in Willis, and so she was like giving me the updates from the school today and what they're going to do, and we'll just see. So she's going to kind of give me some weather reports from being like right there just 30 minutes from where we're supposed to be. But you know, I guess you can just slide on down the ice. You're going to be around the corner.
Ain't gonna be no ice in the lake. That's what I was about to say. I'm gonna paddleboard over there because nobody's gonna be on the lake. It'll be nice and flat.
It's gonna be too cold.
Nah, and the water will be warm. No, it'll be fine.
You better put some layers on, you crazy boy.
It's like a short little 10-minute paddle from the house over to the Margaritaville. That's how. And I didn't
know. So you paddleboard?
I mean, not recreationally, yeah.
Yeah, because we paddleboard in the lagoon. I didn't know that. Okay, yeah, okay.
But yeah.
But don't you dare fall in that water.
Oh, I don't fall. I'm all right. I'll be
okay. All right. Okay, I'm worried. I'm worried about you.
Don't be worried. Be worried about those ducks that are going to be racing in the pond at Margaritaville.
They'll be frozen. Okay.
That might be frozen, but yeah. All right, cool. I'm looking forward to it. I'll see you this weekend, and we are going to finish it with another new artist spotlight this week. Somebody that you had found, and I got to talk to this guy a little bit earlier, and he was excited for us to have the song on, and I'm excited to share it because I really dig his sound, and I think a lot of cool stuff's going to happen with.
I loved it. Loved it.
Absolutely. So we'll wrap it up. Dalton Torres, Chisholm Trail.
Go Dalton. Cheers.
And with a heavy tongue, she knew where I was from. As she left, I dared to say, well, you can go to hell. Hell, I'll go to Texas. I've had my fill of every place but home. Well, take away